Testing, test, check. Let's get it. All right. What up? What up? What up? What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, man, Katie, back in the house, back in the place to be, man. Let me just check and make sure the audio is good. All right. Audio is good, man. What's going on, y'all? It is 3:10 p.m. right now, July the 20th. And we are back in it, man. This is part three of Do Your Soft Skills Suck? Single, lonely, unmarried because I choose to be. All right. Which is a lot of bull, man, if you ask me. All right. So hey, shout out to Miss Shatina, man. She was with us last night, man. Again, man, had to fly her out from Costa Rica to, what I'm saying, do a little live stream with us or whatnot, man. Thank you so much, Mr. Chena, for coming through, man, showing, what I'm saying, your love, your support, and everything, man. I appreciate the heck out of it. Thank you so much. But anyway, guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. And I'll chime in and go through some of the comments in just a sec. All right, let's get it.
It's the coach.
What's going on, man? It's Corn Clements, man.
It's the brown pill.
Uh-oh. Yeah, so for those of you that don't know, that didn't catch a live stream last night, Kevin is basically talking to women and men. Most of them are getting on here talking about their soft skills or whatever, man. Some people are off topic, but just kind of going through, and he's helping, man. He's helping. He's basically asking them questions, getting answers, and then just giving him his professional opinion like he always does. And I'd say this guy was just a
Brown Pill Nation.
all his
How
own.
are you?
I'm doing well. How you tonight?
Good. What do you got on the topic?
Kev, listen, man. How you doing, man? I just want to know, man. I want to talk to you. I want to make sure, because the other day I talked to you, I feel like you just kept interrupting me, man. Am I free and clear to talk?
Uh-oh. There we
Not
go.
if you're not calling about the subject. I'm in the middle of a show, man.
Okay, I understand. Well, listen, Kev. Anyway, man.
No, sir. You called into the show the other day, and it's not personal.
Right.
Now you're calling into my show, and you want to talk about something, and I said no, and you're going to talk over that. That's not cool.
No problem. I understand.
Again, it was nothing personal. Ramil said what he said as well. Did you rewatch the show?
Actually, I watched the show. I did research.
Okay, did you rewatch the show?
Like I said just now, I researched the show.
Okay, no. I'm saying, did you rewatch the show that you were on?
For the third time, I rewatched the show.
Okay, did you read the comment section?
Listen, I definitely did. I did everything.
Okay.
I read the comment section. I actually had some of your subscribers send me comments.
Cool.
I had a couple of them.
Okay, good. Nothing's going to change about what I said there, but this is not the right time to do it, man. And honestly, this is rather inappropriate.
It most certainly is.
Hey, I understand. I just called the show.
But the show is about a topic, man, and you want to be a content creator. I know you say you want to be a content creator and there's something yourself, and I'm trying to help you right here. You said you want to be a content creator and start a YouTube channel and do your own thing, and you wouldn't like someone to do this to you. When you have a show going on with 700 some odd people, and then somebody wanting to come in from 3 or 4 shows ago to talk about something that has nothing to do with it, that's not appropriate.
I said it for the second time. I understand.
Okay.
So, Kev.
I'm using this as a teaching lesson, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't understand.
Boy, it's crazy, boy. You got to get out your feelings.
Yeah.
Got to get out your feelings, man. We got comments.
I don't get it.
Again, man, I think this you got some people in the chat leaving rainbows. Y'all showing out, man. But yeah, that's just a guy that's in his feelings, man. Understand this as a man, man. You cannot be this emotional where you're still holding on to things and you calling into other people's shows. This man is trying to conduct, you know what I'm saying, again, his show. He's trying to help other people. and you're coming in trying to stop the ground. Like, what are you doing, fam? Hey, go through some of these comments really, really quick. Shout out to the Ultimate Red Pill for coming through and said, "Hey, KD, what's good, bro?" The Ultimate Red Pill back in it with thanks for the late night. Well, for the late stream last night, bro. We needed it. Hey, man, again, yo, I got to give a huge shout out to Miss Shatina, man. Again, she jumped on, she helped me out, man. Shout out to her. I really do appreciate that, man, for coming through. You know what I'm saying? Blessing her, blessing us with her femininity, that feminine energy, that always helps, man. Always helps. Shout out to Melanie for coming through. When should a man protect a woman, and when should he not or stop? Great question, Miss Melanie. Great question. We're gonna get to that in just a second. We're gonna go through that. Hi, by the way. I appreciate you for speaking. Now, hey, we gotta, y'all know I get on y'all about that. When you come in, make sure you speak, say hey or whatever. What up, what up? Oh, my bad. I sped through that. Shout out to Miss to Shay. Appreciate you for coming through, saying hey. Shout out to We the People News. Say where you at? Good, Katie. Uh, what's good? Was good, Katie? Maybe. What's good, man? What's good? What's good? We the People News. But I would say this, Melanie, just to answer your question really, really quick, so we can continue to move on. When should a man protect a woman? When that young lady gives that man respect. When you get up under a guy, you respect a guy, then I believe that's when a guy should be providing, I'm saying, protection for that young lady. When should you not, or when should you stop? You should not protect a young lady that's going to be one of those combative, argumentative type of chicks. If she's doing all of that, bro, then again, she can either defend for herself or let another man do it. And when should you stop? If that young lady is no longer under your wing, under your guidance or whatever, then I would encourage those guys. Hey man, if she's moved on, or if she's moving in a different type of way or whatever, then at at that point I would advise guys, that may be the cutoff point. You're gonna have to separate yourself from that young lady, because you don't want her getting you into any situation. Again, if you're not under her protection or anything like that, you're not, around her. She's one of those young ladies that, I don't want to be controlled, or in the super combative, argumentative, or whatever. I don't think that you should be trying to protect a young lady that don't want to be protected. All right. Let's see. We got some Carlea. If I butchered your name, my apologies. My fault. But thank you so much for coming through. It says the only thing I have to worry about now is my hair appointment tomorrow at 3, and I need to get it straightened out. I don't know how to do that, but I need it done before I get there. The only way you could be a good friend. Uh, hmm. Did part of your comment get cut off? Or if it did, my apologies, but I don't know. Maybe this was supposed to go before. Anyway, I'm the only way you could be a good friend, and you would have to be a great friend, and you wouldn't be able be in my arms and knees anymore, because I don't that don't make any sense. You have no reason to be. I don't know. But again, thank you so much for coming through. Hey, I appreciate it. I appreciate the comments, guys. I appreciate all the likes. Again, man, y'all continue to drop y'all comments. Continue to like the stream, share the stream, man, so we can spread this thing out, get it to as many people as possible. Appreciate you guys for chiming in. Let's get back to the stream. Let's go.
Let me say something. I realize as an influencer, sometimes people may not, see people and watch people, and I run into people in public, and one of the things that's kind of interesting is people are really be like, I watch you and I value what you say and da 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 da, and I'm like out eating or just doing something. Um, you got to allow us to be people too. And if I say something, guys, I say what I say. I don't just say something and go off on anything. If you want to contact me and chop it up, one of the best things to do, honest to God, is book a session. I'm not going to talk to anybody for free. I get paid to talk. This is my business. I've had people who wanted to just talk. It's the advice line. And that was in all kinds of inappropriate. Hello?
Who raised some of y'all, man? Like for real, to be this disrespectful to
I don't.
a guy that can be
Hello.
really
Hey,
bad.
Kevin.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I need you to mute the YouTube channel in the background.
All right, no problem. All right, what about now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey,
What do you got for me on the topic? What do you got for me on the topic?
I have a question. So I'm 21.
Is it on the
I
topic?
never
Is it on the topic?
which topic exactly?
Okay.
Oh,
Why'd you call into the show?
I have a question.
Okay, but is it on the topic?
This is insane, bro.
Which topic are you talking about?
Okay.
Bro.
You're 21? Let me help you.
Yes.
Let me help you out, okay?
I'm
Let
21.
me help you. No, let me help you out. I'm going to use this. Whenever you're calling into a show,
Mm-hmm.
you need to call in and know what the show is about before you decide to call in.
Right.
And then
Mm-hmm.
call in and ask about what they're asking you to talk about. You don't just call into a show to ask what you want. That's not cool.
Okay.
If you have a question, do you need my advice?
Yes.
Okay, so here's something you could do. You go into my website, and under the
Mm-hmm.
services tab, it has a thing called advice line. And you can go and check 15 minutes, 30 minutes, or an hour and book a session. That would be the appropriate way to do it, not just calling
Okay.
into a show. But I will allow you to ask your question and I will see if I can handle it while I'm waiting for someone else. Go ahead, but I got somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
Make it quick.
Okay. So
Man,
what advice do you have?
y'all, do y'all see what he just did? Again, this is what I talk about when I say that he has a lot of freaking patience, more than most. The fact that he just uses it as a teaching lesson to help the guy out, help him to better understand. Of course, the audience as well. This is not how you do things. You know, you don't come into anybody else's house or you don't come on anybody else's show and ask them something that's completely off the topic. Like, it's disrespectful. But, I'll go ahead and give you this lesson. I'll give you some advice, and then I'll go ahead and still honor and answer your question. Come on, man.
For a 21-year-old that knows where he's going in life,
Get to the question.
but can't seem to find a partner. Do you think that's a problem?
You mean
or
a woman?
Yes.
Are you in college?
No.
Okay. Are you
The thing
working?
is, yes, I work. I'm a debt collector.
Okay.
I own my own business.
And what city do you live in?
I live in Rockland County, Nanuet.
I don't know what that is. But if you're 21 years
It's in
old,
New York.
okay, if you live in New York, 21 years old, you really
Yes.
shouldn't be trying to find a woman until you're after at least you're 30 years old. Do you live by yourself?
Nope.
No, I live with my dad.
Okay, then you don't need a woman.
Heck no, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So you say you know where you're going. You haven't qualified for a woman yet. You qualify for a girl, but
Okay.
21-year-old men, it will be best for you to keep your head down, focus, and
Mm-hmm.
learn man stuff. You said you have a business?
Yes.
Build that business up till you have employees, man stuff. Women come along, but you have absolutely no place for a woman now at your father's house. And I'll wrap it all back up to any woman you're going to deal with, you're going to have to be able to be in a position of power, strength, and leadership to lead. And the way in which you approach this call tells me you have more to learn.
Absolutely.
Okay?
Okay. Yep.
Okay.
Thank you, Kevin.
No problem. Thanks, guys. See, guys, there's always some way to try to use something. You know, the guy didn't call with bad intent. He just did not know. I'm okay with that.
That's what's up, man.
I'm okay with people not calling with bad intent. If I can help you, I will. But hello, huh? This guy from hello.
Hello?
Yes, Rashad.
Yes, sir.
Did you call in
How are you,
yesterday
Kevin? No, sir.
or day before yesterday or something?
I might have tried to join one of the Zoom channels and got dropped. I don't know what happened.
But go ahead. So what do you have on the show?
Yeah, my question is just in regards to the soft skills, basically how you described how you can assess your soft skills for what you said in the show. Is there any other way you would say on a day-to-day basis through conversations and things of that nature you could assess your soft skills as well?
Why would you want to assess them any other way?
Just to see where they're at, basically, because I've never really taken the time to assess my soft skills. I've just gone through the process of having conversations.
Okay, but let me stop you right. Let me stop you.
Okay.
Sure.
Why not just go the way in which I said? The way where you have to pay someone. Is there a reason you want to go the freeway?
No. I didn't even know there was coaching for soft skills or exactly the
interpersonal
definition.
coaching. See,
Interpersonal.
before there was the internet, people still had communication problems, issues, and they work with people. Just because watching a video, it lets you know that there's an issue out there, but there's nobody who can give you real-time feedback about what your particular problems are. You just got information. Now you're trying to ask, how do I apply the information, or how do I apply it more effectively in the real world? And I don't even know if the information you got is good enough for you to apply in the real world.
Right.
How old are you?
24.
24. And who do you live with?
I stay with my grandparents. I just graduated in August.
You called. I talked to you the other day. I don't remember the name.
Oh no, that was not me.
Okay.
I remember
the
call.
24. If 24, live with your grandparents in August. Okay. Are you? What city are you in? Oh, state?
Florida.
Yeah, Florida. Either I'm having a deja vu, or I've talked to 24-year-old Rashad who lives with his grandparents in Florida in the last week or two.
No, I remember the call. It wasn't me. I remember that call though.
Okay.
It was during the live.
All right. So, what do you do for a living?
I got my degree in business management. I was at Enterprise. I just got furloughed, unfortunately, due to COVID-19.
Okay, don't say that word. Okay, but you graduated where?
I'm sorry.
You graduated from where?
The University of North Florida.
So here's the thing. Are you in a relationship?
Not at this time, no, sir.
Have you ever had a girlfriend?
Oh yeah, definitely.
I do. I just gotta ask.
No, I got you.
Is there a reason why you were living with your grandparents?
Yeah, I was just living with them just so I could save up money to move while I was in school.
When did you graduate from school?
I graduated back in August.
August of last year? 2019? So why are you? And it's May.
Right. I'm supposed to be in LA right now, but everything got shut down. So I'm just waiting for everything to reopen. And as soon as everything reopens.
So you were living with your grandparents with the intent of moving to LA? To do what?
Acting. I booked a session with you. I have your Patreon. When you had the Patreon session, I was the one that commented in regards to that, asking if there was if your coaching would apply to a career path.
Yeah,
like
okay.
that.
Okay. Now here's the thing. Soft skills and acting. You have to have impeccable skills to emote.
What?
As I was married to an actress. Your ability to your soft skills are paramount as an actor. How else are you going to go into different roles? Do you want to get typecast and play only one role? No. You want to be able to play a variety of roles. This all comes down to communication. Not just verbal communication. You got to be able to communicate with your eyes, your hands, with your gestures.
Absolutely.
Soft skills are incredibly important for thespians. Getting a particular role does not just come down to your audition. It comes down oftentimes to how you work the room.
Yep.
You may have a shit audition, but if you leave a good impression upon the people, see, I know, like I said, my ex was an actress. Hell, I got offered parts, and I'm a salesperson, but it was because of my soft skills.
That's nice.
That's why I said, that's why I wasn't just talking shit in the chat room when I said, yes, it's important as an actor. Hell yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, you got to do that, man. And if you're trying to go to LA, what are you trying to get into? Theater? Are you trying to get into Hollywood? I mean, short.
Yeah, major film and television production. I've been
considered Atlanta. Have you ever considered Atlanta?
I have, yes. I've talked to a lot of my peers about Atlanta, and I've done research. The people that I've looked at their career paths and the way that they went, I haven't seen anyone.
But they also didn't have Tyler Perry Studios down here either. Tyler Perry Studios is one of the few studios that's going to be in LA. Is shut down until the fall. Movie schedules are all off. Tyler Perry has just re-upped and got all his stuff coming out in the next couple of weeks. He's just moved in 300 employees onto Tyler Perry, 300 employees or more, 300 people that work for production, all this other kind of stuff. Tyler Perry's still in production. He's going to have content to sell to networks. He has on-site testing, apartments, grocery stores, shops, everything else. Once you go into Tyler Perry Studios, you will be in there working on a project until it's over. They're not doing that in LA.
Nope.
There are a lot of people in LA. LA is what used to be. Atlanta is what is right now, especially for Black people. You got a better shot getting in Atlanta because Atlanta is working right now than going to LA and just standing in the bread line or the same soup kitchen with that stiff ass competition out there.
I got you.
All right, man.
Well, yeah, thank you. I appreciate it, man. I really look forward to our session. Thank you.
Sounds good. Bye-bye.
All right, bye.
I knew I'm not crazy. Yeah, Atlanta. Yeah. All right. LA is expensive, hell of a expensive. And I would tell you, man, there are a lot of YouTubers in LA. LA is hella competitive too. All right, I'm gonna take couple more calls and I'm gonna get out of here. Soft skills are important, man.
Fitness thing, man.
Soft skills are important. Mr. Whoa, you need to mute the YouTube channel in the background. Hello? Hello, that's you, Mr. Z.
Hello.
All right. Mr. Zeman, you need to mute everything in the background and you're ready to go. Hello?
Yeah. You hear me now?
Yeah. What's your question?
Okay. So 5 years ago, thank you for taking my call. And 5 years ago, I got divorced and I was in debt. And I took the red pill. I made a lot of efforts. Okay, I had to pay off my debt, to change careers, and to do well in life. So fast forward 5 years now, I'm doing better. Have a great career that I really like. But in the meantime, all the hard work, all the working 70 hours a week, reading books, going to the gym.
You don't have a woman.
I don't want to go back to that same
You don't want to go back to a bad woman, but you want women.
Well, I do have women. It's the concept of marriage that is a little too far.
Okay, so let me ask you, number one, are you on the Bluetooth or something like that, or?
Because that thing sounds horrible.
Because your microphone sounds.
I am not.
Okay, okay. So what's the question? You've had a divorce, and you said the concept marriage frightened you, but why would you need to get married?
Well, because in your last show you said they don't trust black men because of the unmarried status, of the single status.
No. See, one thing I need you guys to do is start. Okay, are you trying to move up in your company or in corporate America?
In my company, I don't need to be married because it's a sales job. I'm a former engineer. I become a salesman, and in my company, I don't need to.
You do or you don't?
Need to be. Huh?
Okay, I'm having a problem hearing you. Your microphone is really bad, and then you have an accent. So I'm trying to be clear. Are you trying to move up in your company? Is that a yes or a no?
Yes.
Okay. And what's your job title? You said you're in sales?
Yeah, brand ambassador.
Brand ambassador.
Okay.
Okay. Is that okay?
Brand ambassador.
What title are you trying to move up to?
Trainer.
Trainer. Okay. Trainers, believe it or not, are one of the few positions that it really does not matter your marital status. Trainer,
okay,
because trainers are really kind of an extension. They're almost a part of HR. Will people be coming to you to train, or would you have to go out to people and train on site?
So basically, we have a training class when people start working from our company, and then we have in-field training.
Yes.
And we have in-field training, and also we train people whose performance is doing really bad.
Right.
So those people need to be retrained, and usually that's what the trainer does.
So,
good grief.
Training is one of the few kind of. I didn't even speak about training because so few people want to go into training. You don't have to be. All you have to really do to be in the training is become a subject matter expert in what you're talking about. And oftentimes they take trainers not even from the best salespeople, but from the people who can best actively communicate the concepts. This is another place where soft skills are really important. But marriage and corporate climbing and all that really doesn't play over here because trainers aren't necessarily the highest paid people. They do well, but like I said, they're almost like annexed over here with HR. They're just its own different animal. So no. Now here's the other side. If you ever plan, when I talk about marriage, I'm talking about men who know they actively want to move up in a corporation, or be at a certain kind of income level to where your network and your contacts are going to really determine your overall potential.
Mm-hmm.
It is none of this stuff is hard and fast. There are no absolutes in here. But you actually found one area where some of the rules need not apply. Lastly, you've been divorced for 5 years.
Yes.
How old are you?
42.
39.
Yeah, that's close.
Do you have any children?
I don't.
Okay. Do you want children?
I don't.
Okay. There you go. You don't want children. There's no reason to get married. There you go.
You're right.
There's no need.
Okay. But here's the thing, though. What I call success is not just at my job. My job is doing great. I played the corporate game pretty well. I'm very well connected with the director of sales, with the senior managers and all that. What I'm thinking about is my single status, is the fact that I'm not married. Is that playing against me in terms of social opportunities? In terms
now, without getting into who you are, that's kind of hard to know. That is your single status working against you. I'd have to know much more about you And
Yeah, because Kevin,
hold on.
Kevin,
I have to know much more about you, the environment you work in, what it is you want to achieve, and that's really kind of outside of the just kind of a call-in show. That's really much more of an in-depth session. I mean, I've answered your questions as much as I can, but you really want me to dig and go deep here, and that's not what this is really for.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I appreciate the answers you gave me, but what I want to know is, because you always talk about image, climbing up the social class, and all those things, and that
I have to get
that speaks to me because
that makes sense to glad, but I got to keep the show. I've answered your questions. I got some more people to get in. If you really want to get some more advice, if you got more questions, consider booking a session. That's really all I can do at this point.
A mother loving session, man.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for taking.
See you. Sorry. Yeah. I understand, guys. Oftentimes people also
extremely respectful, man. Listen, man. Hey, I love it, man. I love it and I respect it, man. It's extremely respectful. Trying to get people in, trying to help them, and keep the ball rolling.
Get kind of excited. They're like, "Oh, I got you on the phone. I got a couple more questions," but it can't turn into a session either. I'll tell you one thing. This whole thing about relationships, marriage, and all that, it brings out some of the worst trolls and people. I would tell you something right now. If you're one of these young guys or one of these guys out here who you get hives at the thought of marriage and relationships, and you just start seeing red, and you want to get contrarian and hit the dislike button, man, some of you guys need therapy. I mean, real therapy.
Absolutely.
Let me tell you one thing that I know about a lot of younger guys who I've actively coached, who call themselves MIG this or red that. Many of you have little to no experience with women.
Fact.
Little to no experience with women. So you're not talking about stuff that's actually happened to you. You're just living vicariously through other people, looking for reasons to just stay socially awkward and over here. There's a class for medical students. I want to say it's virology, and it's when you're in this particular class in med school, psychological counseling is a requirement.
There it is.
Because studying all these infectious diseases, this and that, it is not uncommon for students to start thinking they have a disease or this or that because they're so used to looking at it, overload on information. Some of you guys have gone down this path because you have an irrational response to women, relationships, and all that. What makes it irrational?
Mm-hmm. You.
How can you be a MGTOW and a virgin? How can you go your own way?
Right, and I think it's a lot of different stems off of that, man. This is why, honestly, whenever I'm speaking with a young lady, I actually prefer, if she's asking me questions, I prefer to work alone. And the reason being is because, you have a lot of guys that you can kind of agree with, but they can go off the rails when it comes to certain subjects. And I honestly feel like, I can't honestly help this person because a lot of your ideas and a lot of things that you are saying can honestly hurt the situation instead of help the situation. And I feel as though that I have a pretty decent balance when it comes to holding both parties accountable and helping people to get, the results that they want in life. All right. And again, you have to have a certain level of balance. It can't be too much of being one-sided, because that's when things get misconstrued, and again, you start pumping and giving out the wrong type of information and all the wrong information. You don't want to do that.
And you have had no girlfriend in your entire life.
Experience, man. Experience.
How can you have all these negative things to say about women in general and you've never dated, never kissed a girl? I'm not exaggerating.
It's a lot of them. So
Why are so many Gen Z dudes red pill? Well, I will say that I think that a lot of young, well, first up, there's a lot of social media, and these things are things that guys need to know. I would have liked to have known this stuff as a younger man, but there is a point in time where information is good, but you got to keep on moving. The late great Patrice O'Neill was probably one of the best. He was ahead of his time, but he had a girlfriend. I always direct guys like who in uh this this nebulous frustrated portion. I say just look at all the guys you follow.
Shout out to We the People News said me.
Donovan Sharp, my dog, girlfriend, living
Some
girlfriend,
of them
Coach
are.
Red Pill, married.
I agree.
Every red pill guy I know.
I agree. I may go through that a little bit more, dissect that a little bit more, but I would agree that some men are just as lost as women are. And again, you have to be careful about the information that you are getting from some people, because a lot of people basically take everything that they went through and they push out a lot of negative information instead of actually trying to provide clarity, trying to provide a solution. That's why I have a lot of beef with some of the older generation that are still out here spitting out bad information, bad advice, and a lot of those people are honestly dooming the next generation, because you guys knew better, and instead of, what I'm saying, doing better, you chose to go down the wrong path, and now you're not only living in that, but you're again giving out the wrong type of information to the next generation, and you're setting them up for failure.
Or a content creator has a woman,
Happy wife, happy life.
has a woman.
Set
Laverne,
for failure.
Sir Speak, Atlanta is the place. You- Oh, so truth, yeah. Um, see what I do not do well from guys. I have no room for lazy men,
Mm-hmm.
and I have no room for cowards.
Mm-hmm.
And personally, I hate to be afraid of anything. I would rather go fail and learn better. See, a lot of guys think
So
they
they're
can
not trying to
insulate themselves. Naima, truth, a lot of guys think that they can insulate themselves
for
from
truth.
ever having any problems in life by Google.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'll just take a bunch of red pills and therefore I'll never have any problems in life because I know this, I know that, and I know female nature, I know this, I know that.
Nah,
Let me be honest with you.
nah, fam.
Have you seen the lips on have you seen that woman's mouth? Aoka. 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 Have you seen those? Let me tell you, young guys, something. For every man, there is that woman out there
Mm-hmm.
to where when you see her, all that shit that you talking goes right out the window.
Facts.
Your creator made you that way.
Mm-hmm.
All that knowledge goes.
Listen.
Shout out to the great BGS. He says the average red pill dude is some good loving away from being a purple pill or a blue pill simp.
Hamburger boy.
Nothing inoculates you against AOKA like that outside of your own personal experience. I don't care how many books you read,
Oh,
how many
hamburger.
videos you watch,
Together, y'all.
who you got saved on playlists, or who you got stored. When you run across some shit like that and does it for you, bruh,
Blessed.
listen to your godfather. I'm not trying to steer you wrong.
He giving game.
Mankind has no vaccine against that. Whatever it is for you, everybody has their thing. My
God.
ex-wife, she had like about 6 or 7 of my things.
Mm.
But
Mm.
there was nothing I could do to defend against that. Nothing. She had a drop step fadeaway shot. You couldn't defend against it. It was just cold. She had a crossover. She just, and that's the thing. You're gonna get crossed. Everybody you watch has gotten crossed up. That's why we know so much.
Facts. Okay.
But
Okay.
we don't get crossed over and over again. And this is what this information, it just lets you know. This person got a mean crossover. This person got a mean fadeaway.
Mm-hmm.
But you still got to get in the game.
Mm-hmm.
You can't be in the sidelines talking about, man, I would never get crossed up like that. Of course not. You're in aisle 16 getting popcorn. But being in aisle 16 getting popcorn doesn't keep you safe.
Nah, fam.
Because you're not getting any better. There is a cap on impractical knowledge. At some point, you got to get in the game.
Yes, sir.
Men, Tristan, please don't highlight me, but I'll let this go. Trolls are calling men cis for agreeing with marriage. Well, that's cool. Oh snap! What did you learn? What did you learn from marriage? What's the question? See, here's something else, man. These guys, you guys come in here. What did you learn from marriage? And why do you need marriage? Look, I'm gonna tell you something. I'll be honest, I'm beyond arguing with guys. Believe what you want to believe. My job is not to get you to believe anything. I got guys who argue with me about image and wearing a suit. Look, I would tell you this. Here's one thing I did learn from all this. Single men, unattached men have a cap on them in corporate America. They have a cap on them. And the rules aren't going to change. Let me go ahead and say this again. If you think because millennials and zennials are here, y'all have a new way of doing things, it's going to change nothing. No. I'm serious. There is nothing. And here's another thing I've learned. I've learned that you can bang on a subject for so long. There are a lot of guys who, let's just talk. There are a lot of guys out here who are your intellectual, your professional, your income, educational, your masculine betters. There are a lot of guys who are your betters who hear you guys talking about marriage, relationships, women. And I think y'all need to understand that a lot of these guys are like, man, what are y'all talking about? You alienate these guys. Like when you call a man a blue pill, a simp because he's married, that shit works in a chat room. But some of you guys act like you don't ever have to turn off YouTube and go into the real world. There's a ranking among men, and lower ranking males got to really be cautious about how you discuss higher ranking males. Do you need a wife if you own your own business? I never said anything about needing anything.
Yeah, come on, fam.
But let's answer that question. Do you need a wife if you own your own business? Do entrepreneurs? Depends who you're trying to work with. You're a blue pill. You're a blue collar man. You own your own business. Great. Do you ever want to do any business with white collar men? The question is, who do you want to do business with? Who do you need to network with? If you own your own business and you only ever want to work with men for the rest of your life, if you never have to sell a product or a service to a female, if you can survive on doing business with only men, then I guess not. But let me tell you something. If you own your own business, and there are these social events that happen around town, you can't just come to these events by yourself. You got to show up with somebody. It's expected that you bring your wife or a plus one, especially if of a certain age. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you've not been.
Trying to give you some game right now, man. You're trying to give you some game.
Exactly. See, so what I think a lot of guys realize,
also, guys, we got another channel that just got monetized. We'll talk about that after the live stream if I can remember.
There's a cap on owning your own business. If you're just going to be own your own business and you're the only employee, then sure. But that's limited. Are you talking about scaling something vertical?
Why would
Again,
you want to limit yourself?
one person. See, a lot of you guys understand this when it's talking about women, but one person out here competing against a group of people who are grouped up in communities and families and things, you're always going to be behind. See, tomorrow I'm going to do a video on the blue collar world, because I talk a lot about white collar, but in the blue collar world, blue collar people, contractors, people, men who work with their hands, people who have, electrical, plumbing, this, that. Who are your customers? Are you doing one job, one and two jobs? Or are you trying to get contracts, government contracts? See, it's all about networks. It's all about networks. And any man coming to events by himself consistently draws attention. All right, I got it. Let me get up in here. Let me see. Let me read some of these things in here, guys. I hope you enjoyed the show. Just understand something, that these shows are meant. It's like that one guy that called in. I'm glad he called in. What that guy who called in shows a problem with a rigid mind. A rigid mind. If you believe you know everything that there is to know, and the world is and the world, and here's the thing, if the world is not operating like you operate and you think you know everything, people just got to get caught up to you. Got to stop being so hubris. Shout out to Ryan. Shout out to Gabriel. Gabriel be coming through, man. Gabriel is the official. Gabriel is my official Cash App all-star. And I actually have an app that's I'm going to start being able to put the Cash Apps up on the screen. Gabriel's going to be winning by a country mile. It's going to be winning by a country mile. I think you need to understand. I think also, guys, you understand something, that lastly, I would say this when I talk about relationships. You got to question the avatar. What are you thinking of when you think of relationships? Because as jacked up as things may be in certain situations, you cannot say that 51% of the population is screwed up. I let women be women, and it's much better. It's much better. The women I choose to deal with, I'm in far better position with the women I choose to deal with than I've ever been in my life, because of that quote unquote red pill knowledge. But then you keep on moving. I don't try to walk a cat, and I don't try to make a dog climb a tree. There you go. That's what we do. But ain't nothing like a female. When a woman has that little waist and then that pencil skirt with them, let me show y'all some. Let me show you what I like.
Uh-oh.
Let's go into overtime. Let's talk about what I like. The kind of women I like.
There we go.
Oh my gosh.
Soft.
Is that her? See, I like a woman who's kind of petite, kind of athletically built.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I like a woman with some natural curves.
There it is.
Natural curves.
Ain't nothing like it. Ain't nothing.
I don't like a woman that's all puffed up and bubbled up. I'm gonna tell you,
You got to take care of yourself. It's like this. You know what I'm saying? You got to. Everybody wants something. Well, I ain't gonna say everybody. You know, everybody has their own preference. But I know for myself, as well as most of the guys that I know, we want you to be in shape. We want you to take care of yourself, right? You don't have to have one of those, like the perfect body, but you got to have an ideal mindset. So if you're not quite, you know what I'm saying, they're just, yeah, have the open mindset to always try to work on yourself. All right. You know what I'm saying? We can get that together if you got the right mindset, you know what I'm saying? Or you have some young lady that already got that thing, you know what I'm saying, already nice, right and tight. Got a nice little bubble back there, whatnot, you know what I'm saying? Small waist. Hey, hey, pretty face.
I'm gonna
Come
show
on
y'all
now.
somebody who's
Act like y'all know.
right along the lines. And yeah, and she's actually on. I watched a video with her the other day on YouTube. On YouTube. Yeah, man. See, something like this. Boo boo. Shout out to you, champ. She's funny too. See, that right there, that right there, Godfather written all over it. Hamburger Jones. Yeah. Hamburger. Mm. Stick a fork in me, I'm dizzying. She was on King V's video the other day. Yes, sir. That's some attractive women on those videos, man. Let's see. Yeah. That's a wrap for your boy. When you see me, that's what you see on my arm. They're bounced. Mm-hmm. See, I like women who are about 5 foot to 5'4". See, taller women tend to be drawn to me. My last committed one-on-one relationship, she was 5'9". That's the tallest woman I ever dated. And guys are like, P, that she had to be, and P was fine. But I typically don't date women that are that tall. Mm-mm. Yeah. Go in the library if you want to. Yeah, California. Now, see, that's it. Now, that's the reason I would move to Cali. You got beautiful women are all around Cali. Hamburger. See, yes, 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 yes. Mm-hmm. Boy, boy, boy. Mm. Things I would do to this child. Mm. The things I would do to this. Woo. Mm. Hamburger. 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 Oh, we got to put some music on to this shit right here, man. 'Cause, I don't like bullshit. Now, I'm not a big fan of the tattoo around the rib area, but oh. See? See? Hold on. See? 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 See, that's what I'm talking about. See right there? I love this right here. This is what does it for me. Legs. I am a legs man. That calf. Ooh, oh boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. She'd make a hell of a sandwich. God, dog. I love legs and look nice waist. And see this, you don't need a big old C booty, just right there. Pap. Nice little C cup. Pap, pap. Yes, sir. That's my shit right there. I don't know this person. So, hey, Danielle, if you ever run across me, nice to meet you. Love to have you on the channel, even though you're out in LA. That's rap. I need to come out to LA just to. He makes some good videos. Oh boy. Yeah, some cute women on those channels. This yeah, back to this again. And they screwed the whole show up, man. I'm just done. Where was that one picture? Mm-hmm. Hamburger. See? Beautiful women are a gift. There it is. Beautiful women are a gift of the world. Oh man, I don't want to scroll through that again. Beautiful women are God's gift to the world. Now the thing, as long as is she beautiful, but she has to also be cooperative. Because you can be. There was a time in my life where a woman could be this fine, and I would accept bad behavior. No sir, not anymore. There was a time in my life where I would accept women like this, and she had some bad behavior. Not anymore. I've gone down. I will go down and look to go up in cooperation. Please believe that. Please believe that I will go down in looks to go up in cooperation. What is that happening there? Oh well. To the end of it all. Oh, it's blacked out. Oh well. Anyway, go check her out. She's cute. Shout out to Danielle Champion. Uh, check out King V. King V's he's pretty funny. Keep me laughing. What's that other dude name? It's Big Brother. He's a Q. Oh, tomorrow's show, Blue Collar during the day, and then tomorrow night show.
Hold on, let me just check. Okay. All right.
Oh, well, not tomorrow night show. Tomorrow night show is gonna be fragrance. We need to talk about fraternities. Fraternities, sororities, joining clubs. Why I pledge Kappa, and how being in a fraternity changed my life, changed your prospects, changed your network. See, I believe in paying. You better pay your way to get ahead. Groups, organizations, some of the best stuff out there. Yeah, Ja. That's it, Hill Rock. That's it. That's it.
Ooh.
Thank God those wasn't Buff Realers now, bro. Big Ja. Big Ja is funny. Yeah. He's a cute.
Yo, that's crazy. Like I actually listen to Big Job. Well, my bad. I watch Big Job. Y'all are not familiar with Big Job's content. Y'all are out of the loop. Y'all definitely need to check out his channel, man. I wanted to say it's like BIGGJAH. I believe that's what it is. Big Job, big guy, man. He does a lot of content out of California. Dope, man.
See, and that,
Dope
if I
creator.
were an actor,
Hey, yo, Minx.
YouTube is a great tool, man.
I'm telling you.
Being part of a little acting troupe on YouTube, putting together a bunch of short skits.
Yeah.
Don't be surprised when this whole situation's over. Y'all start seeing short skits, short films, little things over here. Oh, I'm gonna be dropping. Got more style videos, more fragrance videos coming. But this channel is a men's lifestyle channel. Let me get that straight. This is a men's lifestyle channel. Always has been. So for the little poofy haired dude that was all upset that it's not about masculine energy, like whatever. Fashion, fragrance, footwear, men's lifestyle. I got a video coming up about everyday carry. I got a video coming up about scotch, cigars, leather goods. As the channel grows, you're going to see uh, grilling stuff on here. Anything men do. Think of this channel as whatever you can see in GQ, whatever you can see in GQ magazine, this channel. What's in GQ magazine? Everything men. Do it to the max. Yamich. I need to get them buns. I'm gonna loan you some meat till you get on your feet. I'm gonna need to get them buns up off of you. Yeah. I need to get them buns up off of you. Yeah. Shaving, yes, shaving hair. Mm-hmm. They're funny, man. I get up to them. They're funny. I mean, when you look at attractive women, attractive women who, let me say this too. If you're an attractive woman and you're funny, shit.
Double plus, boy.
A fine woman who is funny, straight up keeper. I'm talking about fine. I'm not talking about surgically enhanced fine. I'm talking about them legs that you just saw, them calves. Love some legs and some thighs and some calves,
We
boy.
always talk about cat.
Mm. Woo. I may look cool, but I'm a freak. Oh, hamburger. Mm.
Yeah, going on.
Pray for me, Naima. Pray for me. Cause see, Naima she got them suckable lips. See, if she wasn't a friend and I didn't want to be, let's say there was a Naima doppelganger. It wasn't Naima, but she was Naima like. That mouth, those lip. Oh boy, if that shit don't just move you in a certain kind of way, something wrong, man. Something wrong. That's why I laugh when dudes is like, he's gay, he's gay, he's gay. Me? Shh. I love some beautiful women, and like with the French
Yo,
tip manicures and the
yo,
popsicle.
what's going on,
Oh,
Andrew, man? Hold on, let me stop the stream quick. Yo, what's going on, Andrew, man? I appreciate you for chiming in, bro. We are laughing at Kevin, man. Kevin over here showing out, man. That was- Not her, but a doppelganger, boy. You know good and well. If you caught her at the right night, the right time, you would have bust that mug down.
time of year where it's sunny outside and a sundress and the baby.
Oh,
Oh shit, the baby oil
man, listen.
and the
Showing out.
stay out of pants, ladies. Stay in skirts. Let me get up off here. I'm tripping.
Right. Yeah, you tripping.
Whew.
Oh,
Every
man.
woman I've ever been serious with, understand. Even if I'm in a rotation, you get
That's
girlfriend
crazy.
privileges. I take care of my women. They look good. Yeah, you gonna stay laced because I pay the cost. Always have. If you're gonna be with me, you represent
I
me.
apologize, man.
So I'm not gonna go out looking great and you looking through. No,
Yep.
you're gonna look good
On
because you
point.
represent me,
On point.
and you're gonna
All
have a
the
job
time.
to do when you go.
Let me stop it right there. Understand this, man. That's how your lady should be. That's how you should be. Every time you step out, you better be on point. Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I had a conversation with one of my ex chicks or whatever a while back, and she was saying, I just felt like you didn't show us off enough. I was like, listen to me. I understand this. The only time I'm cutting on that camera, taking pictures and video and everything, when we are around each other, we are gonna be on point. I'm not about to put anything out there that's not Katie approved. All right, so I'm checking. I'm making sure your feet done and they look good. Your legs done, they greased up. You know what I'm saying? The outfit is on point. The hair on point. Your face on point. Every box needs to be checked off. If I'm gonna be putting that out there, if Katie is gonna be putting that out there on his channel, on his Facebook page, or anything like that, you gonna be on point. I'm gonna be on point. I'm not claiming anything that's not on point with it. And that's why I believe that a lot of people need to do the doggone groundwork. You need to spend time. You need to spend time. If you're not there yet, then you don't need to be on camera. All right. You need to be working. You need to be working your butt off to get to that point. And then once you get to that point, then you reap the rewards from your hard work. But no, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not about to put nothing out there. Hey, if you ain't looking your best, then no. Heck, no, 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 ma'am, no, ma'am, no ham, no turkey. If I'm not on point, I'm not putting that out there. That's why every time I go live or whatever, man, listen, I got to make sure that I'm at least looking decent, man, for real. If I'm stepping out, I'm taking photos. Oh, trust and believe, every box is going to be checked off, every single last one of them. I'm talking about not a hair out of place.
Go to
That's
this
just me.
thing, and they do their jobs. They're happy to do their jobs because they're good at it. Work the room. That's right. Get all the guys in there. Uh, come want to buy you a free drink. They're giving away at the bar. Yeah, giving out my business card, passing out my virtual business card. Yes, yes,
That's me.
yes.
That's me.
Man, you know what? I'm just go ahead and piss the angry boys, piss the little woman hating dudes up. I'm gonna make a video. We're gonna talk about how Blake Henry's treat their women once they are their women. When you got a woman that's in on your program, doing what she needs to do, keeping it tight on yes, sir, no, sir, on the program, man, she needs to have the keys to the castle.
Absolutely.
Up to a point. We don't change who we are, but there has to be a benefit. See, a lot of you guys talk this shit like y'all some tyrants. Like you're gonna just give marching orders and she's gonna be yes, no. There has to be an incentive of some sort. If she's doing what she needs to do, she has to be incented. You have to incent good behavior.
Absolutely.
What if she does what you like, incent her to do more of it. Incent her to do it with a smile on her face. She should do it with a smile on. If you like a woman with long hair, she should have a smile on her face and whip that thing back in the ponytail and go. When you got a woman who's enthusiastic about pleasing you,
come on now. Come on now. Hold on. Wait, man. Don't get me hyped, man. Don't get me hyped. When you have a young lady that's enthusiastic about pleasing you, hey, listen. I'm not just talking, baby. We are talking from experience over here. That's a different type of feeling. When somebody is doing something because they feel like they have to versus somebody that's doing something because they love doing it. They love getting a certain type of reaction out of you from it, man. So, boy, wait till
brother from another mother. If you've never had a woman who is enthusiastic about being FBI for you, you have not lived yet, boy. And you want to keep that going.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
You have to incent the kind of behavior in the women that you deal with.
Appreciate that, Melanie.
If you want what I just showed you, there's a cost to that. A big one.
Yep.
Do you think a woman like that can stay in that kind of shape that where you can see her ribs and have this? You don't think there's a cost to that? And it's more than just, man, if y'all don't shut the hell up. Some black women don't listen. Well, then go get the ones that do. Shit,
right.
They listen to me.
On, Victim Olympics. Come on, Victim Olympics. I agree.
It's the ones mine listen to. Let me reframe that. Mine listen to me.
There it is. Yes, sir. All day. No issue.
I prefer black women, but I've dated it all. I don't have the problems I used to have. And I'll tell you, a big part of the reason I don't have the problems I used to have is not because of money. I've always made money. It's because of me. See, it's one of the things that as men, if you know you want a feminine woman, you talk about this traditional patriarchy and all those. Look here, fam, that stuff has a high cost to it. That's why I'm talking about it. And what I realized is far too many of you guys, there's far too many guys who want traditionalism, patriarchy, and all that, but you don't want to pay that price.
Nope.
You want it for the value meal. You want it for the $1.99. And that's not how that shit goes, man.
No, sir.
That's why what's the first thing I tell you? Get your mind right. And right off the rip, you got to get in them 60 hours a week minimum that you're getting paid for. Because there is a financial cost to being a provider male. You want to be a patriarch, traditional, strict rules, yes, sir, no, sir. Keep her down 120 pounds less, nice this. Man, that's a cost.
There's a cost, baby.
And if you're a fly dude and you walk around and, you know, in your Louis or Gucci or this or that, your red bottoms, you can't have her in Levi's 501. She got to have her red bottoms too. Oh, man, I ain't spending no money on no. I'm going to keep on my money. Man, stop. Turn off the videos, man. Because some of y'all are getting some crazy ass messages. What do you think? You going to have a bona fide bad chick? And you're going to sit around and you're going to be looking nice, smelling good. And then you're going to tell her to go to Walgreens to get some perfume from 1960. Really? Okay. And then what happens? She gonna run across one of my boys.
Yep. Here we go.
You're gonna be sad up under the throat. You're gonna be sad. You remember as a kid used to cry so much it hurt right here. You'll be sad up under the throat. Because you cannot have a 7, 8, or 9 7, 8, or a 9. 10's a community crappie. You cannot have a 7, 8, or a 9 who has a 9, 8, 9, or a 10 body. That woman attracts attention.
Good.
And her attention needs to be on you.
All
This
right.
is smart business. Keeping your woman
9 and got a 9, 10, but man.
excited and enthusiastic about being FBI for you is one of the best investments you can ever have.
Yes, sir. I'm excited, man. Hey, man. Hey, good grief.
Ideally, she'd have a job too. Who are you talking about, Patrick? Ideally, who would have a job?
I'm lost. Wait a minute. What is he talking about? Do I?
Yeah. Well, I would tell you this. Let me just say this, man. You got to know who you are and what you want out of life.
There you go.
And how that setup is. That's why I tell a lot of guys, keep your head down from 18 to 30, because you got to figure out, are you going to work for somebody for the rest of your life? Only 20% of men realistically are going to run their own successful business.
Successful business.
Be their own boss.
Right.
20, maybe 30. So either 70 or 80% of men are going to have to work for somebody for the rest of their life. You need to figure out which one of those guys you are. Those are two different things.
And be realistic.
And
please be realistic.
The kind of income you want to make and the kind of impact you want to make. Okay. And at every different level, there are women associated with all that.
Yes, sir.
If you just want the completely non-committal route, the completely alpha male route, that's 5% of men.
And it ain't easy.
Who just remain completely alpha and never commit to anything. But even those guys, at some point in life, tend to settle down.
Yes, sir. Got to, man.
A lot of guys are living a fantasy thinking
it's a reward.
I'll leave it there. Leave it there. But I would tell you this. I deal with college education. I deal with professional women. I deal with women who have something to lose. Why do you think you don't see a bunch of videos? And I deal with women who have something to lose. You want to deal with women. If you want to be a man with something, you want to deal with women who have something to lose.
Interesting.
I deal with professional women. But if I ever did decide to, a rotation ain't for everybody, man. And most men don't need one. Really, most guys, if you're honest with yourself, you need one woman.
Yep.
So most guys can even, especially at the higher levels, the guys at these higher levels, they don't have 10, 20 women, 3, 4 women, they got one. A lot of guys, man, if I had Bill Gates money, I'd have this and that. No, you wouldn't. Why am I saying that? I'm saying, look, man, men over here accept the facts on the ground. We accept the truth as it is, and then we act accordingly. We don't make any decisions out of fear or out of scarcity.
Nope.
So, by definition, you're not a woman hater. You're not a anti. What's the opposite of a feminist? A misogynist? We're none of that. None of that. We just accept things for what they are.
Misogynistic.
We accept things for what they are. I gotta get up out of here, guys. The Godfather is out. It's been a good day. Getting a good day. It's been a good day. Tomorrow, he said you'll take 2. You better be able to pay for 2. Let me say this now, good going, guys. One of the best things you can do is not even still in here. One of the best things you can do is have a standard for yourself. You should have as a man, women in your area should know what it's like to be Patrick's woman. It should come with a standard benefits package. Your benefits package should be fought over. Your benefits package should be fought over. Women in your area should want to fight over your benefits package. They should want to be Miss Patrick. They should say, you know what? Patrick may be a CIA man. He may be an arrogant asshole. He may be on par. He may be all these things. But if you are Miss Patrick, whether that's in a formal sense, meaning a marriage, or whether that's in a relational sense, however you get the title of Miss Patrick, it comes with a great benefits package. Why? This is why people fight to go work in certain companies, because the benefits package. When your benefits package needs to be speak for itself, to where when she get that position, shit, I'm staying on this job. I'm gonna keep this benefits package. And then other women be like, yeah, you better shut up. You better go on back to Patrick. Shh, that's a good benefits package. That's a good union. That's one of them union packages. Speak for itself. But the thing is, you gotta deliver on that benefits package.
Yes, sir.
That's smart business. Good companies keep good companies. Why does Google keep some of the best employees in the world? Because they have great benefits and they pay well. You can't keep good women. When I couldn't, my benefits package was off. It ain't about the money. My package was off. Look at your benefits package. The benefit package you have determines the kind of talent you can attract.
There it is. In black and white. In black and white, ladies and gentlemen.
Here, don't we? Oh, y'all got used to that.
Not the music. Hey. Guys, so that's it for this live stream, man. Shout out to Kevin, man, for coming through, kicking some dope knowledge, man. And yo, this was a bomb freaking live stream, man. I had an absolute great time with everybody, man. I appreciate everybody for coming through, dropping some comments, dropping them likes. Y'all make sure y'all share this with someone, man. We're trying to push this message out as much as possible, man, because we need to have these type of conversations and understand that everything is up and on the table. You know what I mean? Everything is up and on the table and open for discussion. We're not those type of people that's closed-minded. We want to allow everybody to chime in, speak on whatever it is they want to speak on, and hopefully get to some type of goal or solution behind this thing. So we were speaking about, soft skills and everything today, and I believe that he shared some really, really good insight on that, man. And this is what we got to do each and every day, man. Try to go out and have a conversation with somebody somewhere. And I promise you, them soft skills going to get there, man. They'll get there. It takes time. This thing is not going to happen overnight. That's the best thing when it comes to a process, all right? A process is going to take time. But overall, you'll thank yourself in the long run, man, if you honestly put in that doggone work. Kicking some serious game. Absolutely, man. Thank you. We the People News, man. Love this, bro. Me too, man. Me too. And the last comment of the day said, great job, man. I'm headed back to work to knock out these last few hours. Hey, do you, bro? Keep grinding, man. Keep grinding, keep pushing, man. That goes for all of y'all, man. Keep grinding, keep pushing. Continue to have these type of conversations, man. I appreciate everybody again for coming through and showing major freaking love today. Shout out to my dog Andrew, man, for checking in the middle of the day. He came through. We got some new people. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name, but and I wasn't clear about the message, but I do appreciate you for coming through, man. Do appreciate all the new faces that's coming through and showing love. And y'all already know, man, for the regulars, I appreciate y'all as well, man. Y'all continue to keep kicking it with me, man, sticking there with me, and we're going to continue to elevate together, all right? Anyway, guys, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here. Y'all be blessed. Y'all be beautiful, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.